My name is Britney Perkins, and I suffer from depression and anxiety. First noticed that I was dealing with depression or a mental issue when I was in 7th and 8th grade. I would want to stay at home or not really hang out with my friends and stuff like that. I just wanted to stay to myself, and I was just sad, like nothing was helping me get any better. I didn't have any positive uh, energy around me or a positive anything, actually. So I just stayed to myself. I felt like I needed people to understand me, and I needed people to actually see like that I can be sad sometimes, because people think that I'm actually an outgoing person and that I, speak my mind and I'm carefree. But in reality, I'm a very shy person. I stay to myself. I'm very, very antisocial, and I'm scared to talk to people. It terrifies me. That's why I have the anxiety. I don't like to go in big crowds because I don't have anything to say. I realized I need to seek help when I seen myself crying every day and being sad every day, and when I started to cut myself. Reasons why I started to cut myself was because I felt like I should give myself pain since other people are giving me pain, so why not hurt my own self? I was already hurting mentally and emotionally, so I wanted to hurt physically just to see how all of the hurts together would feel. And so I tried to take away the pain by hurting myself. And when I did it, I didn't feel no pain. But after, I had anxiety, and I realized that that didn't help at all because I had to hide the cuts. And so one time I told my niece Layla that I needed her to help me wrap up my arms so that nobody could see that I had cuts on my arms. And that's when the first family member found out about me cutting myself. Actually, nobody in my family asked me why I had my arms wrapped. So that's how I knew nobody was paying attention to me. So I had to wrap them up, and then that's when my niece Layla let my mom know about what I was doing. And that's when my family started to care. The first time I went to counseling, I was very nervous, but I was very excited because I just knew I'm about to get fixed. I'm about to, figure out what's going on with me. I'm about to be able to deal with my negative stuff. I'm about to be positive all the time. I just knew I was going to be great after. Therapy did not work for me. I don't think I went to the right therapist. She kept asking me the same questions, like, how's your relationship with your parents? Every single week that I went, I felt like I was repeating myself. I felt like she wasn't listening to me. At that point, it was like, why am I going to somebody who keeps asking me the same questions and I haven't gotten anywhere? I haven't gotten diagnosed, nothing. I haven't gotten any homework to go home and do anything. I didn't get any projects to try and do anything to fix what's going on. It was just the same old thing. I feel like the counselor should be asking, how do you really feel? Like, what makes you cry? What makes you sad? What makes you happy? And get to the root of things as to why depression is so big in my life. It was definitely a letdown, and it kind of took me back to the drawing board. But my mom kept pushing me to just keep finding another counselor. I never did, but she continues to keep pushing me to find somebody to talk to. It's definitely something I want to pursue now, especially in these rough times, because I am still in the same place that I was at. How I dealt with it was I kept everything in my head and I just kept pushing. I was too scared to let anybody else know about it because I didn't want to be judged for it, and I didn't want to hear people say, you have no room to go through that. You're spoiled. You have no reason to go through any kind of depression because you have everything you want. But in reality, I really didn't. I didn't know that I was actually going through it, but I just knew I wasn't happy. So I just did extra stuff, probably unnecessary extra stuff, just to get past it and not focus on it too much. Like hanging out with friends, forcing myself to hang out with friends, try not to be at home all the time, and just not staying by myself because I knew that that's when I would get into the dark place. And sometimes I write in my journal if I can, if I feel like it. Sometimes I don't. But writing in a journal definitely does help me so that I can see what's going on in my brain written out on a piece of paper. Recently, I've been trying to work out and eat healthy so then I can feel better about myself. My family was very supportive of me. Not too many knew about it, mostly just my mom and my niece Layla. And my mom is still sometimes overly supportive, but I will definitely take that. She definitely wanted me to get help and still wants me to get help. I haven't really cut myself in a long time. So she's very supportive of me and checks up on me. Sometimes if I am going through an emotional time, I'll just text her and she'll say, I'm praying for you, stuff like that to help me get through it. My friends are definitely a big impact on how I deal with my depression. The support from my friends help me and uplift me and take me out of my own mind sometimes when I need to and put me back together. And, when I'm downing myself, they let me know, no, Britt, you can do it. You got this. You're a great person. You're beautiful. Stuff like that. So the support is definitely a great thing to have. And I'm very happy that I have them now. And I'm very happy that I am able to talk to them about how I go through my depression and their understanding. And they basically go through it with me. I can say is definitely a roller coaster. What changed from me being in seventh grade with depression to now is the support, obviously, because I was just keeping it to myself, keeping it inside my head. I have friends that are actually outgoing, and they kind of help bring that out of me because I'm comfortable with them and I'm able to do that and be out there and talk and socialize with friends and stuff like that. How I am working on Britney is following my dreams for event planning and trying to stay focused on planning things, doing decorating, and working with my kids. They definitely help me because I love them, my kids and my teens, and focusing on my happiness without anybody else making me happy. So making myself happy on my own without the help of another individual is key. I'm still seeking the right person to help me because I do want a counselor. I need somebody to talk to that is not just a friend. I need somebody who is either spiritual or educated to know the right things to tell me or to diagnose me with the right diagnosis of what's wrong with me. But I feel like counseling is definitely a big step into getting your mind right and getting through depression and whatever, anything else that you're going through. I'm taking it day by day. I'm not doing the same things that I was doing. I'm not focused on the bad things so much, but I am trying to talk myself into being more positive and uplifting myself instead of just people uplifting me. If I could tell the younger Britney some advice about depression and anxiety, I would tell her that you're going to be okay. Don't keep stuff bottled in. Tell your family, tell your friends sooner than later, because they are what help you get through what you need to get through. And you're going to see better days than bad days.